The fuck was that about? Too many personal questions.
Yeah, another fucking stalker.
What is he, profile?
Jesus.
You got a stalker?
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Guy decides to just come over my house.
What? You had a guy come over your house?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, listener. Just fucking comes by.
You're kidding, right?
Found out where I lived.
Knocked on the door?
Just knocked on the door. I answered the door. I'm like,
Did he invite him in?
How you doing? He goes, oh, I just figured, saw you home. And
wow.
I was like, yeah, all right. You want a beer?
You bring him in?
In the back. I figured, I don't know. I didn't know at that point.
Way to discourage him.
I didn't know at that point what to do.
Your door's going to be ringing all day.
No, because I made a point after that. Isn't that great? Yeah, that's wonderful. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah. So, but I'm thinking, okay, there's two ways I could go here. I could, tell him, hey, look, shove, take off, I'm busy, or I'm doing, or whatever. And
well, you can say, sure, I'll be happy to sign that album, Mr. Chapman.
yeah, exactly. I figured it would be a better way to find out who this is and what they're up to, But no, so he comes over and then he sits down and having a beer and Danny was there, which was good,
Was he a psycho, Danny?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I had no idea that this guy was just some dude because it was very, the conversation was very flowy and natural.
See, I was getting info and seeing what he knew, and apparently he knew a lot about, my past and my stuff, but stuff that I've said on the show.
But then the part that really started to creep me out was he said something like, he's like, yeah, I drove by some other time.
Oh, my God, yeah.
He's like, yeah, the lights were on, but yeah, I didn't come by. She's like, why are you doing that?
He fucking, and I found this out.
That's creepy.
He Twittered my sister and said, I went by Anthony's house just a little worried. The music's blasting and the lights are on. His truck's out front, but I can't find him. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm fucking, or maybe I'm fucking like down in the movie theater or in the studio or somewhere. And yeah, I have the music blasting because I'll be up in a minute or.
It was a complete Rupert.
Why would she worry? Oh, why would he worry my sister too? Worrying my fucking sister, saying I was just a little worried. Don't fucking worry my family because my lights are always on. I have a $1,200 electric bill.
Wow.
And it was a complete Rupert Pupkin moment.
I'm having a heart attack over here.
I'm having a heart attack.
Let's go to John, who's calling from Aunt's house. John.
Yeah, we can't figure out how to turn off that Guinness tap in the damn projector. How do you turn that on?
You need some help? All right, I'll send Keith over. He'll help you.
Let's go to Tom in Stony Brook. Tom.
Hey, what's up, boys? How you doing?
Hey, man.
All right.
Hey, Ann, I hope when I come over this weekend, I see a little sign out front that says trespassers will be shot.
Yeah. Wasn't he commenting that my NRA sticker
yeah, that was another. Well, see,
should have been near the doorbell?
For all of you that have been to Anthony's house, he has this big, double doors, and there's an NRA sticker. And the guy had commented when he came in, he goes, yeah, he's like, you got that NRA sticker on the left, but no one's going to see it because the doorbell's on the right. And I didn't really think about it so much at first, but then later on, it was running through my head, and I was like, this fucking guy, he was peeking in through those windows, and that's how he saw the sticker.
Exactly.
Because he was looking through those side windows.
Yeah.
What a fucking creep.
Opie and Anthony!
Hi.
Hello, Anthony.
Hi, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. Let's just put things in perspective here.
All right, let's do that.
Okay.
You came to my house in the middle of the night.
Okay. We had spoken a number of times on your other thing. You knew I knew where your house was because we had spoken about it. You invited me over. You said to me, if the music is on...
I said that to get rid of you!
No, you said ring the doorbell.
I did.
Sure. You said, sure, come up and ring the doorbell. You said that.
Anthony invites somebody, they show up like crazy?
Let's put another thing into perspective. I wasn't just standing at your door. I was leaving. I rang your doorbell. No one came to the door. I was getting in my truck 50 feet away from your front door when you came to the door.
That's because Danny came back and said, someone's at your door, dude. So I opened the door to see who the fuck was at my door.
And the person was leaving with me. I was getting in my truck and leaving. And then you invited me. I walked up to the door to meet you.
No, I said, hello, can I help you?
Okay, so I walked up to the door,
Right.
explained who I was. You invited me in and said, would you like a beer?
Exactly.
You brought me into the house, down to the basement, and poured me a beer.
Right.
Okay.
I was being cordial.
The thing is, if anything, I was the one that said I was going to leave. When we were out back and you guys were getting ready for the show, I'm like, I'm getting out of here. I wasn't told to leave. I said, enough.
If
I'm not. Look, I'm not.
Wait. I said I looked at my watch and went, yeah, I think I'm going to get doing the show, right?
If anything, in the discussions we were having, wasn't I even saying to you, aren't you going to do the show? And you were even saying, yeah, these people are getting all over me.
Yeah. That was my. Yeah. You're right. Hey, maybe I should have handled it different. Maybe I should have said, just maybe go away. I have no idea. What are you getting at? I'm just saying. I thought it was.
I apologize if I scared you in any way. But I mean,
you didn't scare me.
I've never
in any way.
And rang the doorbell if you didn't say to me a couple of weeks ago when we had a discussion on air, and you knew I knew where your house was, and I said to you,
yeah, exactly. That was the kicker right there. Was that you knew where my house was.
And you still said to me after the fact that I knew where your house was, that, yeah, if the music is on and the lights are on in the backyard, ring the doorbell. I didn't bring that up. You did. All right? So,
this guy's getting a little
I don't want to make a whole radio bit out of this thing. It's just that's exactly the way it was, and I'm not a problem, and it's going to be a one and done. You won't have to worry about me coming over there ever again.
You pretty much just kind of you're a fan of the show, and you just kind of wanted to meet Ant, and you said, what the hell, I'll give it a shot.
Sherry.
All right.
I mean, no, sorry, I'm asking you. You're just a fan.
It goes back to where I initially was a Howard Stern fan, and when I started listening to the show for the first time, I started realizing, wait a minute, this guy knows a lot of people that I used to know. He grew up exactly where I grew up. So, yeah, it intrigued me. I think it would intrigue anybody.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's all it is. It's not an obsession. I mean, if he had not said to me, ring the doorbell, I never would have done it.
See?
I know Anthony, I've known where your house is for the last 3 or 4 years.
See, don't you find that a little weird to just say and blurt out every maybe 5 minutes that you know where I live? Do you think me, as a person that is in the public eye, likes to hear people constantly tell me they know where the fuck I live? Do you understand that's a little disheartening to me? It's a little fucking weird to me, not just that people do know where I live, but that for someone to bring it up this many times is a little weird. Do you understand that, maybe?
Well, then maybe you shouldn't be inviting that person over. Can you understand that's a little weird?
Do you understand I say certain things, and you're absolutely right. Maybe I should shut my fucking mouth, that I say certain things, and if you watch Rupert Puppigan and the King of Comedy, you'll see that Jerry once told Rupert, yeah, come by, or do this, or do that, and he took it literally.
Anthony, that was a movie.
My whole fucking thing.
This is real.
My whole MO, exactly, this is real. My whole MO is, all right, I'll say things. I never think people are actually going to fucking, at 9:30 at night or whatever it was, knock on my fucking door. The fact that you kept telling me you knew where I lived, I was trying to appease you a bit, because you kept...
If you see the lights on and you hear the music blasting, ring the doorbell. That's appeasing? That's inviting.
Yes, that's appeasing. That's appeasing because I didn't think anyone in their right mind would actually do that. But okay,
I mean, just to kind of mention that you've been around before, and
well, this is Danny.
Bottom line, I am not a problem, and it was a one and done. You won't have to see me ever there again. He invited me into his home.
I was
into his home.
I was put in a bit of an awkward position right there, and to tell you the truth, I was trying to get as much background on you as I could.
Okay.
Fine. We had a beer, nice conversation.
So
no problem.
So when you invited me over, you didn't mean it either?
No. I wanted to get all the info on Opie that I could possibly get.
Ant was taking cell phone pictures of me. I'm like, why don't you fill these forms out, Anthony?
Yeah, really.
Release forms. I'll just leave release forms in my mailbox.
Anthony's weird with all of us.
Yeah. Why are you taking my drink cup away immediately after I'm done with it?
Yeah. Well,
that's a fingerprint joke. Okay.
I'm going to have to live my life more like the type of, person that I just kind of didn't want to, but I feel it necessary now that I kind of have to. That's how it is. All right? Are we cool? We cool?
We're cool.
Are we square?
I'm cool.
Are we
Like I said,
square?
I'm not going to be the brunt of the show's
Fargo.
joke. I mean, bottom line, I never would have rang the bell if you hadn't invited me to do so.
All right.
So it's a one and done. You can go back to your peaceful life.
Sounds fair
Good
enough,
day, sir.
You take care now.
Thank you. That phone call ended just in time because he's walking down the hall with a big jug of water today. Why the big jug of water, Nicky?